It is recording. Okay, friends, my dad and I are out in Lake Michigan, November 24th, and we had just rediscovered the wrecks of the Peshtigo and St. Andrew. So we deploy the ROV and we follow our yellow poly line down to the bottom, several hundred feet below. The boat slowly disappears as we work our way down into the darkness. Now we get our first sight of the mast, and we're just looking for hazards here and trying to map out where we are on the wreck, as there's two wrecks here. I turn and slowly make my way, and seeing a starboard bow come into view. This is actually the wreck of the St. Andrew, but I didn't know that at the time. So we're just slowly scanning around looking for hazards and mapping the area. I do know there's another shipwreck nearby, but I can't actually see as good as this through the ROV camera. We can start to see the silhouette on the left side of the Peshtigo, and so I work my way over the bow and start to catch a glimpse of it. We can see an anchor in place on the railing there of the St. Andrew. So now I know where I'm at and on what wreck. This appears to be the top of a mast or the bowsprit of the Peshtigo. Just chaos everywhere you look. It must have been a very violent collision. Now it appears that the entire deck got ripped upwards with the mast. And we'll see that here, how it's lifted up, and you can see down into the cargo hold actually. So we slowly turn, and I think we're looking at the bottom side of the top deck that was just lifted up. So we turn back and make our way towards the stern cabin. Here we see a boom in the middle of the wreck, and we work our way over to the port railing where we see a mast toppled over. Looks like a cargo hatch here, and then we see a little handle sticking out in the center of the screen. That looks like a bilge pump to me, and we also have a boom cradle right here. So that's our broken mast with all the rigging. And a cargo hold. So we do have a capstan here. That may have been for raising the sails or for unloading. We take one last look and continue our journey towards the stern cabin. We see a boom here laying on top of the cabin, and that looks like it landed on the roof, causing it to collapse. We've got a nice big, pretty much open cargo hold here, so I might be able to get down inside of it when I dive this wreck and see what's down there. But the cabin itself looks like it's fully intact and pretty good condition other than the roof. So we work our way down the starboard side towards the stern, but unfortunately I had some issues getting back there. It was either the current or my tether was tangled up a bit. There's always risks like that when exploring these deeper shipwrecks, but I can't wait to come back and see what's inside.